So go ahead and make your way into a reclined position. Shavasana, constructive rest, or a Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet touching and knees open wide. And let your hands come to rest right on your abdomen, so that you're making this contact with yourself. Let the eyes come closed when you're ready. And just feel that sensation of closing the eyes, of turning that attention inward. Noticing if that sensation is a welcome sensation or if there's some resistance to it. Just noticing. We get to use our yoga practice as this opportunity to check in with ourselves, to take notice, to take stock of where we are physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all of the pieces of our being. So as you start to settle in here, as you start to come into your practice, start to notice your breath. And without really changing anything just yet, just notice. You might notice that bringing awareness to the breath naturally encourages that deepening of the breath. And if it hasn't, then go ahead and consciously start to deepen that breath. Finding a nice circular rhythmic breath so that the inhales and the exhales become a similar length. As you breathe in and out through the nose, start to find that slight constriction at the base of the throat coming into dry breath. Using that to slow the breath down. Creating some sound to your breath. Creating that sensation, that vibration in the base of the throat, the back of the throat. Soften the jaw as you do that. And then start to feel as the breath expands the diaphragm, fully expanding the ribs out 360 degrees. So front to back, side to side, top to bottom, that whole diaphragm filling up with breath. And as you exhale, empty out completely, even starting to engage your abdominals as you draw the low belly up and in at the bottom of the exhale, so that you can let go of any energy, any breath that's been stuck in there. Allow space for new energy, prana, to come into your body. And feeling how powerful the breath all by itself is. It has the ability to energize us, to calm us. To inform us about what's going on. So staying with that deep breath, start to explore in your body and notice how your physical body is feeling. And as you're checking in with your body, let go of whatever judgments might come up and just simply allow yourself to witness and to explore with curiosity, so that there's an interest as opposed to any kind of qualifiers. And once you've completed that physical scan, start to notice how you're feeling emotionally and mentally. There's so much going on in the world around us. And then once you've taken all of that information in, start to draw your awareness right into sensation. Feel the breath, feel the body. And as much as you can, let the thoughts go, or as they come up, Take notice of them and then let them go. Return to that feeling in your body. And take the next breath or two to set any intentions you want to set. Once you have that intention, let one hand float up to your heart and keep the other hand right on the belly. And go ahead and slide your hands to your outer thighs. Use your hands to help your legs slowly come back together. They might be a little bit tender after being open, and just heel toe your feet a little bit wider apart and let the knees fall in on one another. And then let the arms slide out side to side out from the shoulders, and just let the palms be up and the shoulders roll down. And take a big inhale as you stretch long, and as you exhale, go ahead and start to drop the knees over to the right. And as you do that, send your left knee forward and down. And then inhale and bring the knees back to center. And as you exhale, drop them up and over to the left, sending your right knee forward. That right glute engages. One more time each side. Inhale through center. And exhale, drop it over to the right. This time, stay here and slide your left arm up by your left ear, and then take your right arm and slide the palm of the right hand under the left wrist and give it a little pull. And then as you pull your left arm up above the head, send your left knee towards the end of your mat. Take a big breath through the waist and belly and ribs and quad. And then slide the arms, soften them down into a loose cactus. Inhale the knees back to center, and exhale, drop them over to the left. And then extend your right arm long as you inhale and slide your left hand under the right wrist. Take another inhale as you stretch that arm up tall, up to the top of the mat, and as you exhale, send your right knee to the end of your mat. And then inhale, come back to center. Slide the arms down and draw the knees into the chest. Keep them wide for now so your hips have lots of space, and rock side to side. Just letting the hips be nice and spacious as you rock. And then come through center and bring the knees together and rock side to side. And then from here, take the knees at 90 degrees right above the hips and flex the feet. Take your navel down to your spine and your low back down to the earth, and then slide your hands behind your head and your neck. Take an inhale as you anchor your low back down and your navel down, and then as you exhale, curl your head and shoulders up. Let your hands serve as a hammock for the base of the skull, so your head is really supported here. Belly is down, back is down, and then you can keep the legs bent or you can straighten out the legs. Keep them flexed for now. Good, and you might start to find a little shake. And if you can maintain contact with the earth through your low back, you might even lower your legs a little bit or a lot, and just hold and breathe in this hollow position. Good. Now let your left leg come to hover. If your legs are bent, you can still do this with legs bent. Otherwise, extend your left leg down and your right leg up so you're in this L shape. Hold and breathe here. And then on the exhale, switch the legs. Right leg's gonna come down to hover, left leg's gonna come up, and your knees can be totally bent or bottom leg straight, front, top knee bent. You choose what works for your hamstrings and your core. But there's no pain in the low back. It's anchored to the ground. The belly is anchored to the spine. And then exhale and switch again. And then this time we're going to release our head and extend our arms forward, and maybe even draw your head and shoulders up a little bit more. See if you can get your legs a little bit straighter. And then take your hands either behind your thigh, behind your calf, flex both feet. Go ahead and lower the left leg down, lower your head and shoulders down, and draw that right leg towards you. And if your leg's not ready to be extended, then you have a bent knee and you're holding behind the hamstring. Shoulders down, breath nice and deep. From here, just point and flex your foot. Start to open up the whole back chain of the leg. Flex and point. And then land with that foot flexing. Curl the head and shoulders back up. Extend your left leg so much that it's hovering and release the arms. Inhale here, and then exhale and switch the legs. Same thing. Curl up. Turn your inner right thigh down. Extend out through the heels, down through the belly. And then you're going to take a hold of the calf or the hamstring. Lower your right leg down, anchor it down, lower your head and shoulders down. Breathe into the back of that left leg. Keep extending out and anchoring down through that right leg, shoulders relaxing. So if that means the arms are lower down, go for that. Good. And then curl the head and shoulders back up. Extend that right leg, hover the arms, and exhale, switch. Good. From here, take your left arm to the outside of your right thigh and press in. So find a little isometric contraction. Good. And you can take your right hand and cradle the base of the skull. That might feel nice. And then come back through center. Lower the left leg down and the head and shoulders down. And then take your hands into your thigh. Bend your right leg and press the leg away from you and resist. And as you do that, belly down. Good. And then release that side, the hands around the knee. Hug that knee right into your shoulder. And then windshield wiper that knee side to side. And then bring it all the way over to the right and hug it in nice and tight to that right shoulder. And then back to center. Extend your right leg. Draw your left leg up. Extend your right leg. Curl the head and shoulders up and reach up and over to the left. Right arm pressing into the outer left thigh. Good. And then come back to center. Right leg down, left knee bends, press into your thigh. Pull down through your belly, press down to your back, resist. And then let the hand slide around the knee and hug it in. Keep your right foot and leg active. And then let that knee windshield wiper left to right. And then all the way over to the left and up towards that left shoulder. From here, bend your right knee. Keep that left foot flexing and cross it over so you're in this figure four. From here, bring your right knee up over your hip, both feet flexing. Curl your head and shoulders up and reach your arms long. Back down, belly down. Now press your right knee towards you and resist with your left shin. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Now take your left arm, hand, something, fingertips, into your left sole of the foot and reach and press. Good. And stay breathing here. And then back to center. Keep pressing ankle and thigh together. Now take your hands just below your ankle and also press. You can have your head and neck down if that feels better. And then everyone release the head and neck down. Slide your hands now behind your thigh and hug your right knee towards you. So a little more passive stretch. Draw the knee towards you. Keep the left foot flexing and breathe. You can rock side to side here or you can stay still. Good. Release the right foot down. Uncross the legs. Set the left foot down. Right ankle crosses over. Bring the legs up so that that left knee's over the hip and send your right knee away from you. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, curl head and shoulders up, anchor the back, anchor the belly, keep pressing that right knee away and the left knee towards you. And then take that right hand into the sole of the right foot and press and resist. You should feel your right oblique turning on here. Beautiful. And then release that. Set the hands right below the ankle on the thigh. Press and resist. And then head and shoulders lower. Hands wrap around behind the thigh as you pull that leg towards you. Press the knee away. And again, rocking side to side or in stillness. Beautiful. Release the left foot, release the right foot. We're going to rock ourselves up to seated. So just draw the legs in and start to roll front to back. You can also roll to your side and come all the way up. And then from here, you're going to come up, cross at the ankles, set the hands down and step back to your down dog. Anchor the hands, lift the hips, send your chest back to your thighs, and wrap the triceps in towards your head. Good, and then really anchor through your fingertips in that space between index, finger, and thumb. Take some nice deep breaths here. Then from here, we're going to inhale, roll up and over the feet, and come into a high plank. Shoulders stacking directly above the wrists. Shoulders drawing back, collarbones spreading wide, navel lifting, tailbone lengthening. Your glutes and your legs are active and you're pressing the floor away from you. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Again, inhale forward, slide through high plank, hold steady and breathe. Good, and then exhale to down dog. From here, inhale, look to your hands, and as you exhale, just take a nice slow walk forward, like inch your feet forward. Come up to your fingertips when you need to. Land the feet hip distance in parallel. Take an inhale, send your hands to your thighs and extend your heart forward so your spine is nice and long. And then with soft knees, exhale and forward fold. Let the head and neck go. And then bend the knees as much as you need to make this feel doable for your hamstrings. If they're pretty open, they can be straight. And just let your arms hang. Let your head hang and breathe. Okay. From here, soften the knees, pull the belly in a lot, take a slow roll to stand as you inhale. Float the arms all the way up for an extended mountain, and then exhale, draw the hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra. Okay, let's go. Inhale, rise up, lift the heart, lift the gaze, extend through the fingertips. Exhale, lead with the heart as you dive forward. We're going to do a few suns just to warm up a little bit more since we were down on the floor a bit. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk it back to down dog. Inhale, float your right leg up, keep the hips square. Exhale, take the right knee to the nose, the navel to the spine. Look to your right thumb and gently set your foot there, left knee to the earth. Inhale, rise into a low lunge. We're not staying here, just take a moment, feel into this. Exhale, hands down, high plank. Pause there and inhale. Set your knees down as you exhale and lower down, shoulders back, elbows in. Tops of the feet press. Inhale, take a baby cobra. Lift your navel, shoulders back and elbows tuck. And then exhale. Press back through hands and knees, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, curl, knee into forehead, navel to spine. Look to your left thumb. Set the foot there, right knee down. Inhale, rise, low lunge. Exhale, step it back, high plank. Take an inhale and hold. Exhale, knees down, heart forward, lower, down. Inhale, baby cobra, lift and lengthen. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, walk, maybe float the feet forward. Once you land there, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise up as you inhale, lift the arms to the sky. You can roll or unhinge and exhale, hands to the heart. Couple more. Inhale, sweep up. We're going to switch it up this time. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, lift, lengthen. This time on the exhale, step your right foot back. Keep the knee up. Come into a runner's lunge. Back of the right thigh lifting, heart extending forward and collarbone spreading. Exhale to your high plank. Pause on the inhale. With or without the knees, exhale, lower to your belly. Baby cobra as you inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right knee, right thumb. Pause in your runner's lunge for an inhale. And on the exhale, pick up the back foot, step it all the way forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up as you inhale. And this time, exhale, just fold right back in. Inhale as you lengthen. And on the exhale, left foot steps back. Runner's lunge, right knee over right ankle, back of the left thigh lifted. Exhale, high plank. Pause for the inhale. With or without the knees, exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, take baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale. Left leg rises. Exhale, bring it through. Runner's lunge. Inhale. On the exhale, pick up the back foot, step it all the way forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up as you inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Very nice. Okay. Inhale, rise up again. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. This time, exhale, step the feet back to down dog. Take a moment and breathe. Wrap those triceps in, anchor those hands down. Okay, from here, inhale, take your right leg back and up with the hips staying squared. And then on the exhale, take that right heel into your right bum. Engage that hamstring. And then take your right knee to your right tricep. Get it as high as you can. Press the floor away from you. And you're not resting there, you're hovering. Feel your right glute engage. Breathe. Stay there. Hold on to it. Still there. Breathing. Now look to your pinky finger. Set your foot there. Let your foot be out at a diagonal. Keep your left leg really long and set the knee down so you're in a nice long lunge with the right foot turned out about 45 degrees. Inhale, lift your heart. Like think a little baby cobra or a cobra chest. You can be up on your fingertips. Lift your low belly so your back is supported. And then let your left hand come down and your right hand come to your thigh and lean back. Breathe. Peel your right toes up. And then start to let that right knee turn out and the right hand come down and the chest turn down as you come to the outer edge of the right foot. Good. Hands, wrists back under the shoulders. Curl your left toes back under. Set your right foot back to flat, right where we started. We're going to go back the way we came. So take an inhale. Press the earth away from you. Exhale. Tuck the heel into your bum. So your knee is up high on the tricep. And then inhale. Take it back and up. Good. From here, exhale. Curl the knee into the chest. Look to your right thumb, set your foot there, same side. Set the left knee down again. Again, you're in that long lunge. This time, uncurl the toes and anchor. And inhale, peel your chest and arms up. Keep lifting your low belly and lengthening your tailbone to help open that left hip flexor. Then take your right hand, grab your left wrist, reach it up and take it over to the left. Take a big inhale on that left side. Keep anchoring through your left shin and pulling the low belly up and in. Good. Then on the exhale, take the left elbow outside your right thigh and find your twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, find rotation. Draw that right hip back and breathe. Inhale and unwind, frame your front foot. Exhale, shift back into a half split so the left hip comes over the knee and the right toes peel up. Draw your kneecap back. Draw your heart and your crown forward. Breathe. Okay, now come onto your fingertips. Curl your left toes under. We're going to lift that left knee, but keep it bent. Take an inhale here. Keep that right leg super active. You can even bend it a little bit. And then exhale, peel that knee up and sink your sits bones back. Dig your right heel into the mat. Peel your toes back. This is a deep, deep for the hamstrings. Good, and then start to straighten your back leg. Walk your fingertips forward and set your right toes down, landing back in a runner's lunge. Beautiful. Take it back, high plank. Inhale in high plank, exhale, lower to your belly. From here, take the hands back by your hips, palms down, anchor the feet, lift and lengthen the heart, and then extend the arms, let the palms turn inward. And then exhale, hands under the shoulders, inhale to pause, exhale, downward facing dog. So you can reverse your chaturanga with the wrists more under the elbows, or you can press your hands and knees, your choice. Pause and down dog and breathe. Okay, other side. Inhale, take your left leg back and up, hips staying squared. Exhale, curl the heel into your bum, feel your hamstring turn on. Take another inhale, get your spine long, and then as you exhale, take that left knee to the upper left tricep and hold it there. Keep pressing the floor away, lifting with your navel, lifting with your knees, so your left glutes working, hips working. Try not to roll to the right, stay square to the floor. Look to your pinky finger, set your foot there at a diagonal. Now right heel presses back, right knee lowers down. Lift onto your fingertips as you inhale, lift the heart, drop the shoulders. Good, now peel your toes up, set your right hand down, and left hand to your thigh, lean back, shoulders down, collarbones wide. Big inhale as that heart lifts, exhale, belly in, hips drop. Good, and then with the left toes really flexed, let that knee drop over a little bit more, coming to the outer edge of the foot, and then let your left hand come back under your shoulder, and the left ribs spin back to square to the floor. Keep dragging your heart forward like you're in a cobra, but let that left knee open. Good. And then back the way we came in, set the left foot flat, curl the right toes under, lift up. Inhale here, press the floor away. Exhale, peel your heel off the ground. Inhale, send it back and up. Exhale, knee to the forehead. Look to your left thumb, set the foot there. Good. Set your right knee down, uncurl the toes and anchor, and inhale, rise. So feel like you're dragging your front heel and back knee towards one another, and that's going to create this kind of suctioning up through the pelvic floor and low belly, all the way up through the heart and the crown of the head. Right hip flexor is opening. Grab a hold of the right wrist with the left hand, take an inhale, stretch it up, anchor that right shin, and then exhale, reach over to the left. Take another inhale here, and then on the exhale, let that right elbow float outside the left thigh. Find your twist. Inhale, get long in your spine, and then exhale and find that rotation. Left hip is drawing back. Good. Inhale, unwind. Frame the front foot. Exhale, right hip over right knee, left toes float up. Lengthen as you inhale. Get your spine long. Pull your kneecap back, and then exhale. Hinge into it. From here, curl those right toes under. Get ready to lift the knee. So again, you can bend the left knee a bit, but anchor the heel down. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, lift that right knee up. Send your sits bones back like you're trying to drag your heel back, but it's anchored into the earth. And as you do that, you're trying to drag your heart and crown of the head forward. Beautiful. Start to straighten that back leg. Let that front foot come flat as you walk your hands forward. Inhale, land in your runner's lunge. Left knee should step right over the ankle. Exhale, high plank, and then hold on the inhale. Exhale, lower to the belly. From here, uncurl the toes. Extend the arms back. Take an inhale, heart forward, shoulders back, arms back. And then on the exhale, let the legs rise too. And then squeeze the inner thighs towards one another and up. Good, belly in. Beautiful. Exhale, lower down. Take an inhale here, and then choose your transition as you make your way back. Downward facing dog. Exhale. And then just hold and breathe in down dog, or feel free to come to child's pose. Couple more breaths. Okay, next inhale, look to the hands. Bottom of the exhale, step, walk, or float the feet forward. Inhale, lift, lengthen. You're gonna have big toes touching this time, heels slightly separated. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, rise up to stand, extended mountain or standing back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart. Okay. From here, we sit back into chair pose. Inhale, sit back, sit down. Pull that low belly up and in, feel your tailbone get long. Sink your weight back, primarily into the heels, about 2/3 of the way. Lift the heart, lift the crown, and then set the hands to the heart. Inhale, lengthen here. On the exhale, pull the belly in. Rotate to the left, so your right elbow is just hovering right outside that left thigh. Take another inhale, tailbone back, heart and crown forward, and then exhale and anchor that elbow outside the thigh. Breathe. Good. From here, gaze down. Shift, we're going into a twisting high lunge. You can take the hands down and step back through runner's lunge and then get there. You can also do it with your knee down. Otherwise, we're moving through twisting flamingo. Curl the right heel to the bone. Send your right leg back. Set the foot down. Inhale, lengthen again, and exhale, rotate, open. From here, unwind, set the hands down, inhale, exhale, straighten out your front leg. Keep the right heel high. From here, bend the front knee, set the hands down, and take the left foot back, high plank. From here, keep your left leg long, set the right knee right under your right hip, like you're in a tabletop with the left leg extended. Wrap the biceps forward and then lift your left heel. So get really long. Good. Now, same thing that we did. Curl the heel into your bum. Keep that hamstring super active. And then draw the knees together. Left knee's gonna hover. Then exhale, take the left knee out to the side. Try not to roll to the right. Anchor both hands down. Maybe straighten your leg out. Bend the knee to knee. Send the leg straight back. Good. Okay. Again, knee comes in. It's hovering. Exhale, lift the knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg. Bend the knee to knee, and extend straight back. Set the toes down, press into the heel. From here, exhale, lift into down dog. Inhale, take that same left leg up. Exhale, curl the heel to the bum again. Same thing, but we're going from down dog. From here, take the knee in under your belly and then lift it straight out to the left. Now straighten it out. Beautiful. Bend the knee, bring it back in, straighten it back out. Again, inhale, get long in your spine. Exhale, curl the heel in, same leg. Exhale, take the knee out to the left, straighten the leg out to the left. Bend the knee, curl the knee in, and then inhale, straighten the leg straight up, and exhale, bring the left knee to the left elbow for pigeon pose. Set it down. Send that right heel back. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And then from here, exhale and sink yourself down. Maybe onto your elbows, maybe onto your hands, maybe onto your belly, or stay upright, whatever feels good. Keep that bottom foot pointed, and the belly strong, and the breath deep. Take an inhale, walk up to the hands. Exhale, curl the right toes under, send that left leg back and up. Keep the knee bent, and roll the hip open and then take some circles. And just roll into that hip. Good, and then extend the leg and find down dog. Hold here and breathe. Okay. We're coming out of this a little different. Inhale, take the right leg up this time. Exhale, bring the right knee forward for your runner's lunge. Inhale. From here, we're gonna come upright into a high lunge. Take the arms forward, peel your torso up. Take a moment and breathe. And then exhale, hinge forward again. Take an inhale here. And on the exhale, you're gonna come forward with that left knee hovering right up in front. Flex that left foot, cross it over the right ankle, sit down into your chair pose with the figure 4 legs. Arms can be extended or arms can be at your heart. And breathe. Beautiful. Okay. From here, we're gonna inhale, stand up, bring that left knee up. Exhale, set the foot down, set the hands down. Inhale, sit back into chair pose. Pull the low belly and lengthen the tailbone. Exhale, send the hands to the heart. Inhale, get longer, tailbone back, heart and crown forward. As you exhale, rotate left elbow outside that right thigh, hover it. Get a little bit lower with your hips and longer with the spine as you inhale. And then as you exhale, anchor that elbow. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, send the tailbone back. Same thing, you know your options. Otherwise, look to the earth. Shift the weight into the right foot, pick up the left heel, send it back. Set the toes down and land in a twisting high lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Good. From here, inhale and unwind. Set your hands down. Keep the left heel high. Exhale, straighten out your right leg. Kneecaps are lifted, heart is forward. Good. From here, bend into that front knee. Set your hands down. Step it back. High plank. Inhale. Exhale. Set your left knee down under your left hip now and press into that right heel. Okay. Biceps are forward, hands are anchored, heart long. Then exhale, lift that right heel up, spin the right hip down. Curl your heel into your bum. Let that right knee hover. Inhale here. Exhale, right knee out to the right. Again, try not to roll to the left. Stay here. Exhale, kick the leg up. Bend the knee in. Knees come together. Extend your right leg back. One more time. Inhale here. Exhale, heel to bum. Knee to knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, leg out, foot out. Back in, knee to knee. Good. From here, send that right leg back again. Press into the heel. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment to set up your down dog. So your hands are anchored. Your shoulders are engaged. Triceps in. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, heel to booty. Draw that knee in. Inhale here. Exhale, knee out to the side. Leg out to the side. Heel in. Knee in. Inhale and extend. Exhale, heel in. Knee down. Inhale here. Exhale, knee out. Foot out. Bring the knee back, or the foot back in, and the knee back in. And then inhale and extend. And on the exhale, right knee towards the right wrist, ankle towards the left for your pitch. Send that left heel back. Inhale, lift your heart here. And then exhale and lower yourself down. Take a moment to catch your breath. Let that rhythmic breathing come back in. Send the breath into your hip, into your glute. Extend it out through the heart. Spread it across the collarbones. Okay. From here, walk up, back up to the hands as you inhale. Curl the left toes under, and on the exhale, take that right leg back and up. Inhale here, and then exhale, bend the knee and roll the hip open and take a couple circles here. In both directions. And then extend the legs, square the hips. And on the exhale, bring that right knee forward. Inhale to your runner's lunge, and then come all the way up. Nope, this is the same side. We gotta do the other side. Exhale, come back down. Step it back to down dog. Inhale, take your left leg back and up. Exhale, bring it through runner's lunge. Sit up the feet, and then inhale, extend the arms. Take an exhale, gauge the belly, and then inhale, rise. Take a moment. Okay. From here, we're coming into that balance. As you inhale, stretch the arms forward. And as you exhale, press off the back foot, bring the knee up. Flex the foot once you get there, cross it over, and sit down into your chair. Again, hands extended, hands at the heart, you choose. Make sure that right foot is flexed. The left hip is tracking behind your left knee for the most part. And then inhale, come upright, bring the knee up. Exhale, foot down, hands to the heart. Take a breath. Okay. Inhale, extend the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, walk it back, downward facing dog. Just let yourself move here a little bit. Maybe it feels good to rock the hips side to side, or to pedal the knees or the feet, or move the head around, whatever feels good. And then when you feel complete there, let the knees come down and wide and the big toes come to touch. Drop yourself back into a wide knee child's pose. Let the arms stay nice and long. Inhale, you stretch the fingertips forward, and exhale as you stretch the hips back and down. One more breath. And then as you inhale, roll yourself up. Walk the knees together. Lift up so you can curl the toes under. And as you exhale, roll over the feet. Let the heels sink, although they probably won't touch. And let the heart lift. Inhale. And then open the knees wide. The inner edges of the feet will come together. Walk the fingertips forward. Sink your hips back. And exhale, just fold here. Another big inhale, wide across the back. And exhale. And as you walk your fingertips in, bring the knees in. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, lift the hips, separate the feet to hip distance. Again, inhale, lengthen. This time on the exhale, you're going to slide the palms of the hands under the soles of the feet. Get as high up as you can. Use blocks, you can be next to your feet instead of underneath them, or bend the knees as much as you need to, but you want to feel a little pressure on the hands, maybe even up into the wrists, so your toes are kind of wrapping around your wrists. And then let the head go, and let the shoulders lift, and just breathe. And then release the hands. Take an inhale, let the spine get long. And then exhale, fold, turn the toes out and start to sink the hips into a wide squat. Elbows to the inner thighs, thumbs to the heart. And your toes can be forward. Just find an angle where your knees and your toes are tractioning in the same direction. Just lift up here. Beautiful. And then from here, go ahead and help yourself to sit. So release the arms and just help yourself to seated. Take your right leg out at a diagonal and the left sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Inhale, sit up tall here. Set the right hand right inside that right leg. And then as you exhale, turn your torso towards your left knee. Inhale, stretch through the left arm up. And as you exhale, bend into that right arm and reach through your left. Keep the toes active. Breathe into your whole left side. Inhale, the heart is lifting, the arm is stretching. And as you exhale, the ribs are rolling open. Keep the belly strong for that. And then let your right ear drop to the right shoulder and let your left arm come at a diagonal, micro bend in that elbow, and then just send the back of the hand back like you're opening up the chest. Shoulder down, elbow bending. And you're bracing with this right elbow. Good. And then bring that arm back in line with the shoulder, flip the palm down, spread the fingers and reach, keep the right ear heavy, and then just slowly start to lower that left arm down. You're gonna find a spot where it feels good in the neck and hold there for 2 breaths. Imagine you're washing the breath through the side of the neck, into the shoulder, out through the wrist and the fingertips. And then reach through that left hand, but bend the right elbow and use your right fingertips to help bring your torso and head back to neutral. Sit up tall here. Extend the left leg, and you might stay upright, or you might exhale and hinge yourself forward. Keep the knees and toes facing up. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Thighs roll back a little bit to keep those knees upright. The tendency is to kind of want to let them roll in, but try to keep them straight up and down. And the spine long. And then inhale and come back upright. Tuck this right foot in. Left hand inside that left leg. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, navel towards the right knee. Bend into that elbow. Inhale, stretch the right arm up. And then exhale, reach up and over. And drop the left shoulder out of the ear. Use the left elbow to help roll your ribs open. Big inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, stretch up and over. And then let the left ear get heavy. Let the left shoulder drop, but keep the left toes active. And then take this right arm out at that diagonal, palm forward, back of the hand back, bend in the elbow, and then let that arm reach back, open into the chest. Keep the head heavy. Good, and then bring the arm back in line with the shoulder, flip the palm down, spread the fingers and reach. Keep the left ear heavy, and then find that spot somewhere between your shoulder and your hip that feels good in the neck. And pause and breathe there. Washing the breath, lengthening on the inhale, softening, releasing, letting go on the exhale. One more. And then you're going to keep reaching through that right arm. Take the left hand, gently help your head up. Torso comes upright. Good. And then extend that right leg out. Again, forward folding. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, take that forward. Every inhale is a length. Every exhale maybe a little smidge deeper or not. Go for length. Beautiful. And then walk yourself or bring yourself upright. Help the legs together now. Bring the left leg in and cross it over the right. And you can stay with this bottom leg extended, or you can tuck the heel in right next to your bum, whichever feels better, but make sure you can sit evenly down and this left foot is down on the floor. Take an inhale, sit up tall. Left hand's gonna come behind you to kickstand. Right arm's gonna stretch. And this time on the exhale, belly in, you're gonna wrap your arm around the thigh. Pull the thigh towards you, lift the heart up, lift the crown up, and exhale, root you. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, root you. Good. Inhale and unwind. Go ahead and heel toe that top foot just over to the right so that you're in a knee pile now with the sits bones between your heels. Take an inhale, sit up tall here. Extend the arms out wide. Actually, extend the arms up tall. Flex all 10 toes, and then on the exhale, find cactus arms. Draw the shoulders, upper shoulders back and down, middle shoulders back and down, and then bottom tips of the shoulders back and down. So you're sliding the scapula down the back. Do that one more time. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, cactus the arms, upper shoulders back and down, middle shoulders back and down, lower tips of the shoulders back and down. And then inhale, reach up, and exhale, forward fold. Let your head hang. You might even rest on the knees. And then inhale and roll up. And on the exhale, come forward through a very short Navasana. Decide if this left leg is going to be extended or tucked in, and cross the right leg over the thigh. Again, sits bones are even, right foot is flat. Right hand's going to kickstand. Inhale, stretch the left arm up. Keep the sits bones anchored, and then exhale, belly in and hug your right knee. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale and rotate. And then inhale and unwind. Heel toe that top foot over. So you're in that cow face again, or knee pile. Let's do that again. Inhale, stretch the arms up, palms are forward. Exhale, cactus the arms up, upper shoulder back and down, middle and lower. One more time. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, cactus, upper, middle, lower, elbows tuck in. And then go ahead and extend the arms back and interlace them, shoulders back, reach your knuckles back, lift the heart up here. And then as you exhale, coming forward, releasing the hands out in front of you and letting the head rest. And then inhale and roll yourself back up. Uncross the legs. You can come through Navasana to get there. We're going to take some little spinal rocking to go down to our back. So rolling back and forward. Take a couple rolls until you land all the way to the back, and then hug your knees tight this time. Grab a hold of your fingers, your wrists, your elbows, your forearms, and take a little gentle rock side to side. Then keep the knees in tight, but open the arms out. Pick up the hips and shift them to the left just a little bit, and then take the knees towards the right elbow. And then roll your left shoulder down and your upper left ribs down. And then maybe take your right hand on the top of the left thigh, or even extend the legs and take your hand on the ankle or the calf or the outer edge of the foot. And then send your left hip away from your chest. And get your breath really deep here. Left shoulder's anchoring, left ribs are rolling down, right belly's rolling to the right. And then bend at the knees. Inhale, come back to center. Shift your hips to the right now. And as you exhale, send the knees to the left elbow. Inhale, roll that right shoulder down, anchor it. And then exhale, maybe you extend the legs, or you rest your left hand on top of the outer right thigh or outer right calf. Either way, send your right hip away from your chest. And breathe deep. Beautiful. Bend at the knees again and inhale and unwind. Set the feet down and just bring the hips back into neutral. Take the knees back and wide to the shoulders and find happy baby for 2 breaths. Rocking or staying still, whatever feels good. Straightening the legs or keeping them bent. And then land back to Supta Baddha Konasana, right where we started, but bring the arms into a loose cactus. We'll take 3 cleansing breaths. Take an inhale through the nose as you fill up all the way. And on the exhale, let it out the mouth. Big inhale, fill up. Big exhale, let it go. Let any sounds release. One more big inhale, fill up. Big exhale, let it all go. Let the arms slow down, one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Just take a moment here back in this place of stillness, having come full circle. And notice again how the body feels physically. Without qualifiers, just feel the sensations. Notice any shifts in your energy, state of being. Allow that intention to come back into your mind's eye. And send yourself love and gratitude. From here, go ahead and extend the legs, extend the arms, and make your way into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Adjust your body in whatever way it needs to adjust so you can rest here comfortably for the next several minutes. May we be at peace. May our hearts remain open. May we be awakened to the light of our true nature. May we be healed. May we be a source of healing and kindness and grace for all beings. Have a wonderful rest, a wonderful Shavasana. Namaste.